1 in 6 Americans has had something stolen right off their front porch. Not from a car, not from a store, but from their own front porch. And what did most people do about it? They bought a CCTV camera so they could watch someone steal their package in crystal clear 4K. Today we're doing something different. We're talking about some newest gadgets you can legally buy on Amazon right now that will make a thief, a burglar, or anyone else with bad intentions deeply regret their life choices. All the mentioned products' links are in the description below. Number 30, Pepperball Lifelight. This is a dual-purpose safety tool that starts off looking like an ordinary flashlight, but serves a much more serious role if a situation escalates. In normal use, it functions as a light source, allowing you to check noises, move through dark areas, or investigate without turning on full house lights. That alone makes it practical for nighttime use. If things turn urgent, it switches into a non-lethal defensive device that launches small projectiles filled with irritant fluid. When they break, they release a cloud that affects breathing, eyes, and focus, making it difficult for an intruder to continue advancing. Number 29, Metal Arm Shield. This shield is built with layered steel to handle serious impact. It's made to resist knife strikes, blunt force, and other direct hits. The curved ergonomic shape lets your arm move naturally, so you're not stuck behind something stiff and bulky. The surface is designed to deflect blows instead of just taking the hit straight on. It's lightweight, easy to handle, and quick to grab when needed. You can keep it stored close by for fast access, and its low-profile look doesn't feel overly tactical. Number 28, Pyro Mini. This handheld micro effect device creates short, dramatic bursts of flame for performance and novelty use. Using fast burn consumables and a removable wrist strap for better concealment, it focuses heavily on presentation while still requiring strict safety measures. The brief low heat flames help reduce leftover heat, but it should only be used in well-ventilated, adult supervised environments, far from people and anything flammable. Intended for responsible adults, it must always be used according to venue rules and local laws, with proper handling and precautions taken to prevent accidents. Number 27, Star Warrior Stun Gun. This is one of those tools people underestimate until they hear it crack for the first time. Small enough to fit in a pocket, but strong enough to make someone instantly rethink their life choices, this self-defense device delivers a high-voltage electric shock designed to stop an attacker in seconds. It also doubles as a flashlight, which means it looks harmless right up until it absolutely isn't. The real value is not just the shock itself, it is the confidence of knowing that if someone gets too close with the wrong intentions, you have something immediate and simple to respond with. Number 26, Electroshock Gun. Engineers from Turkey have chosen an unusual approach. They have developed a stun gun that fires without wires. While competitors rely on traditional probes connected by cables, this model launches miniature stun darts instead. These darts attach to the skin and cause a powerful muscular spasm that immobilizes the attacker. The device can engage a target at a distance of up to 8 meters without requiring direct contact. There is also space for a camera, and an optional voice warning system can be requested. The manufacturers are confident that this is the best non-lethal weapon in the world. What do you think? Number 25, Safe Life Defense Vest. Some protective gear feels like wearing a refrigerator on your chest. This one takes a different route by combining serious rifle-rated protection with something people actually care about: comfort. Instead of relying only on rigid hard plates, the flexible design conforms to the body, making it easier to wear for long hours and far less obvious under clothing. It is made to handle common rifle threats like 5.56 and 7.62 by 39 rounds, while also offering strong defense against many handgun and shotgun threats. Full torso coverage helps remove the weak gaps that traditional setups often leave exposed. Number 24, Taser Bolt 2. Every single person watching already knows about it, and somehow half of you still are not carrying one: the Taser Bolt 2. The Bolt 2 fires 2 barbed probes up to 15 feet. Those probes deliver an electrical charge that shuts down voluntary muscle control for 30 seconds. You do not fall asleep. You do not get knocked out. Your muscles simply stop working, and the person holding the taser walks away. But here's the thing: most break-ins and attacks do not happen at 20 feet. They happen in a hallway, in a parking garage, or right at your doorstep. 15 feet is the distance between you and the person person who did not expect you to be armed. And unlike a firearm, the legal threshold for deploying a taser in most states is significantly lower. The downside? It is a single-shot device. Number 23, Card Sharp 2. It looks like a simple credit card sitting quietly in your wallet, so thin and light you forget it's there. But in a second, it unfolds into a sharp, steady blade you can rely on, made from strong surgical steel with a tough handle that snaps firmly into place. It feels solid in your hand, ready when you need it most. The smart lock keeps it safely closed until that exact moment, turning something ordinary into a small, powerful tool you carry every day without a second thought. Number 22. Pump Action Rifle. This is a 6.8 caliber CO2 powered pump action rifle with a full metal receiver, a massive muzzle brake, a Picatinny rail for optics, and about 3 kilograms of pure "you need to leave my house right now" energy. When you rack it, it sounds exactly like a pump action shotgun. And at 2 o'clock in the morning in a dark hallway, that sound alone is doing most of the negotiation. It holds 16 rounds in the tube magazine and runs on an 88-gram CO2 capsule that can stay loaded in standby mode for months. One tap on the back of the stock pierces the capsule, giving you up to 42 shots before reloading, with 16 already ready to go. Load it with rubber ball rounds and you have a serious pain compliance tool that can stop most people without permanent injury. Number 21. Guard Dog Pro Shield. On the outside, it looks like a clean everyday bag for work or travel, but inside, it hides level 3A ballistic protection tested to NIJ standards, built to stop common handgun threats like 9mm and 4.4 Magnum rounds. That means your laptop bag quietly doubles as a layer of personal security. More than 20 storage pockets keep everything in its place, while extras like RFID protection, a secure phone strap, and a breathable back panel make daily use feel smooth instead of bulky. Number 20. Ballistic Dart Launcher. This is the Pop Potter Ballistic Dart Launcher, a tiny palm-sized device that weighs only 3 ounces but fires solid stainless steel darts, the same grade of steel used in surgical instruments and high-end kitchen knives. It can launch those darts up to 30 feet silently, with no CO2, no batteries, no gunpowder, and basically no moving parts beyond a spring. The setup is simple. Load the darts, 3 come in the box, press them back until they lock into place, hold down the protective collar safety, and hit the button. That's it. The dart leaves with enough force to punch through cardboard, stick into wood, and make a very persuasive argument for respecting personal space. Number 19. Umbrella Stun Gun. It looks like an ordinary umbrella you'd carry on a cloudy day, something no one would ever question, but hidden inside is a powerful stun device designed to help you feel safer when walking through dark streets or empty parking lots. With extended reach, it helps keep distance between you and danger, while a built-in flashlight lights your path and can momentarily disorient a threat. The rechargeable battery lasts for months on standby, and a safety switch prevents accidental activation in your bag. Number 18. Skull Crusher Sword Cane. A regular walking cane is usually just there for support and balance, but this one takes a very different direction. On the outside, it still looks like a standard black cane you could carry day to day, with a simple, discreet design and a rubber tip at the base for grip. The difference is what it's built around. Instead of being purely for walking assistance, it integrates a concealed internal blade system inside the shaft. That turns a simple mobility aid into something that can serve as a defensive option if things ever escalate unexpectedly. Number 17. Stinger Whip. It's a short, flexible cable whip with a weighted or reinforced tip, and some versions include a glass breaker style handle. It's promoted as a compact option for personal protection, easy to carry, and quick to deploy. However, mixed customer reviews, legal concerns in certain states, and ongoing debate about how practical it really is in real-life situations have made it a controversial item, even though it's still openly available online. Number 16. Smith & Wesson TRR-8. This German pneumatic revolver is a replica of the famous Smith & Wesson revolver. It fires steel or lead balls at speeds of up to 122 meters per second. A single air tank is enough for around 80 shots, but its main feature is how closely it resembles a real firearm. It weighs a solid 908 grams due to its fully metal construction. The only concession to comfort is the grip, which is made of plastic and shaped ergonomically. The kit includes 6 dummy cartridges. Number 15, Sig Sauer MCX Virtus Rifle. If you're after pure volume of fire, this one really sits at the top of the airgun world. Unlike the single-shot break barrels, the MCX Virtus runs on a pre-charged pneumatic system and fires in semi-auto, which already puts it in a different league. The real standout is that 30-round magazine, using a belt-fed style system inside, letting you send two 2-caliber pellets downrange as fast as you can pull the trigger. Since it runs on a high-pressure air tank regulated to around 1,100 pounds per square inch, there's basically no recoil, so your aim stays steady while you keep firing. It pushes pellets at about 700 feet per second with around 12 foot-pounds of energy, which might sound modest compared to traditional rifles. Number 14, the Ounce. This tiny unconventional firearm challenges nearly every expectation. It folds into itself like an unrecognizable object, hides its purpose completely, and yet unfolds into something surprisingly capable. It's designed not for enthusiasts alone, but for anyone, especially those who might find traditional firearms intimidating, offering ease of use, minimal recoil, and a unique loading system that requires almost no strength. What truly stands out is how effortlessly it disappears into everyday life, both physically and visually, without drawing attention. Number 13, Gerber Gear Gator Machete. Sometimes the most effective option is the one that looks intimidating before it's even used. This tool has been around in the outdoor world for years, but it also has a strong presence in situations where you need something reliable close by. The design is all about balance. On one side, you get a long 15-inch blade with a fine edge, sharp and quick, originally meant for clearing brush, but just as useful for keeping distance when needed. Flip it over, and there's a rugged serrated spine that works like a saw, not just for show, but actually capable of cutting through. Number 12, Taser 7 CQ. One of the biggest issues with older tasers was that you basically had one chance to get it right. The Taser 7 CQ changes that by giving you a second chance, thanks to its double shot cartridge that lets you fire another set of probes if the first one doesn't land properly. It still uses the same core tech, but adds useful touches like a quick detach rechargeable battery and a warning arc feature that can create a visible and audible deterrent before things escalate. It's also tuned for close range use, improving probe performance even at distances as short as 4 feet, though the civilian version tops out at around 12 feet. The downside is the price. It's definitely on the higher end. Number 11, Anti-Dog. This is a handheld device meant for deterring aggressive animals without causing physical harm. It sits in the palm and works through a sudden combination of a bright flash and a loud popping sound when activated. The effect is meant to overwhelm an animal's senses for a moment, especially hearing and visual focus, which is often enough to make it back away instead of continuing forward. Because it relies on sound and light, it does not require contact and is not dependent on weather conditions like wind. Number 10, PXNJ PX2 Gun. It's made with Swiss precision engineering and designed to deliver fast, reliable stopping capability without crossing into firearm territory. Instead of a traditional spray can, it uses a cartridge system that fires multiple bursts of OC solution at high speed, reaching up to around 23 feet. That range is a big step up from standard pepper spray, giving you space between you and a threat when it counts. Each burst carries a strong irritant formula intended to quickly disrupt an attacker's ability to continue forward. Number 9, Proteget Self-Defense Belt. It just looks like a regular belt you'd wear with jeans or a jacket. Inside the buckle though, there's a hidden self-defense tool built into the design. It's made with stainless steel parts, so it holds up over time and doesn't rust easily. The buckle isn't just decoration either. It acts as the release point. In a quick moment, it can detach so the tool is ready if it's ever needed. Different versions exist. Some come with a concealed blade, others use a firm internal rod meant for striking in close range situations. It's not something you think about while wearing it day to day, but it's there in the background as a backup option. Number 8, Reskme. This is a small but really important keychain tool for emergency situations. It combines two functions in one compact body: a stainless steel blade for cutting jammed seatbelts and a spring-loaded glass breaker for breaking side windows when doors won't open. The idea is simple. If a vehicle becomes trapped due to a rollover, fire, or electrical failure, you don't have time to figure things out. The cutter is there to slice through a stuck belt in one quick motion, while the hardened tip is meant to strike a side window with enough force to shatter it and create an exit point. Number 7. Cold Steel Brooklyn Smasher. It's basically a modern baseball bat that ditches wood and metal for a thick, high-grade polypropylene body. So instead of worrying about cracks, splinters, rust, or that one bad hit and it's done moment, it stays solid and consistent over time. People use it for practice, training, or casual hitting because it doesn't wear down the way traditional bats do. The main idea behind it is simple, something you can rely on again and again without it changing shape or giving up on you halfway through. Number 6. Bud K Watchman Mace. The whole piece is formed as a single injection molded structure, which helps it stay solid under stress instead of breaking into weak points. The surface is covered in multiple spikes, giving it a very aggressive profile meant for impact-focused situations. It can be used to break glass in emergencies, force through obstacles, or act as a defensive tool if someone gets too close. Number 5. Gerber GDC Zip Blade. Looks like a normal zipper pull you'd never think twice about. That's exactly why people like it. Hidden inside is a small blade that you can access if you ever actually need it. Most of the time, it just behaves like a regular zipper clip on your bag or jacket, doing nothing special, staying out of sight and out of mind. It's one of those only matters if things go wrong tools. Also handy for small everyday cuts when you don't have a knife around, like opening packaging or trimming something quickly. Number 4. Hammer Fist Stun Gun. This is a multifunction emergency tool that combines several roles in one item. It works as a stun device for close-range defense, a glass breaker for escape situations, and a small impact grip-style body that can help in a physical struggle if things turn urgent. It also includes a built-in LED light for low visibility moments and a pen. The idea behind it is simple. One item that sits in your pocket or bag, but can switch roles quickly if an emergency situation forces action or escape. Number 3. Folding Pocket Knife. This is a folding knife with a D2 steel blade that has a titanium coating on it. It's made for regular outdoor use, hunting tasks, and everyday cutting work, so it's focused on staying sharp and holding up over time. Inside the pivot, ceramic bearings help the blade open smoothly and quickly without much effort. It feels easy to use and doesn't stick or struggle when you need to open it. It comes with a deep pocket clip that can be flipped to either side. It sits low in the pocket so it doesn't stand out much, but it's still easy to grab when you need it. Number 2. Self-defense cap. A cap like this looks completely ordinary at first look, just a simple everyday hat that blends in with anything you're wearing. There is a hidden weighted layer sewn into place. It isn't visible from the outside, so it still looks like a normal cap when worn. In a situation where someone gets too close or threatens you, that added weight can turn a simple headwear item into something that delivers a strong impact when used in close contact. Even a quick strike would carry much more force than a regular cap. Number 1. Streetwise Pain Pen. This is a small self-defense tool that looks like a regular pen, so it's easy to carry and hide. About the size of a regular pen, it provides a safe way to protect yourself with a powerful 25 million volts. It ensures safe use with a safety switch that prevents accidental firing. The gadget has a rechargeable battery, so you don't have to replace batteries often. A USB charging cable is included for your convenience. It has a battery indicator to help you check charge levels, ensuring it's ready when you need it. Remember, being prepared is not just about owning the right tools, it's about understanding how to use them responsibly. If you enjoyed today's content, please hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss any future updates. Have any tips or gadgets you swear by? Share them in the comments below. Thank you for watching.